Our top story at 6, former Bibb County School Superintendent Romain Dallemont apologized for the people he hurt just before a federal judge sentenced him to 8 months in prison. And our 13 WMAZ poll asking if that sentence is fair is still open. Vote now in our app or online at 13wmaz.com/vote.
Wanya Reese joins us live from the federal courthouse in Fort Myers to break down what happened in the courtroom. Wanya.
Frank and Lori, our Randall Savage, he was actually inside of the courtroom once that sentence was handed down. And today, former Bibb County School Superintendent Romain Dallemont, he started a new chapter in his life that will start in federal prison this April.
Dallemont came up by himself and he was sitting on a bench.
Former Bibb County School Superintendent arrived with no one by his side in a federal courtroom in Fort Myers, asking federal Judge Sherry Chappelle for a light sentence.
Talked about the good things he did in Macon and how he hoped to improve education there. He apologized profusely for what he's done. And
Dallemont apologized to the people he hurt, including his family and his wife, whom he says was sick. Despite his remorse, federal prosecutors were not impressed, recommending 8 to 14 months in a federal prison.
They just made their comments about the crime that was committed and that the guidelines should be followed.
Dallemont's lawyer argued for probation or just house arrest, but the judge agreed with federal prosecutors. She sentenced the disgraced superintendent to 8 months in prison and a year of supervised probation. The judge also sentenced him to pay more than $270,000 back to the IRS.
You know what the judge said? He'll have to pay $20 a month while he's in prison, and then after that, when he goes to work, he'll have to pay 10% of his salary.
Dallemont showed no emotion during the sentencing, even staying calm when the judge gave him a lecture.
Because of who he was and his stature, that it would probably have given some of those children in the schools someone to look up to, so that I can achieve that as well. And she said, but because of what you did, they now think the way to become successful is to go out and commit a felony.
Now, Dallemont has to report to a federal prison no later than April 29th at 2 p.m. in Frank and Lori Bibb County Schools. They currently have a lawsuit against him and other businessmen that they believe defrauded them. Live in Fort Myers, Florida, Wanya Reese, 13 WMAZ News.
Thank you, Wanya. The judge says since Dallemont's wife is sick, she would not oppose him serving in a prison nearby.